Good morning, my dear children. I think you are fine and safe. Today, we are going to discuss about social science first textbook, chapter number 5. The chapter name is Culture and Nationalism. Students, once again, the chapter name is Culture and Nationalism. Culture and nationalism have 5 parts. They are number 1, social reform movements. Number 2, newspapers. Number 3, education. Number 4, literature. Number 5, arts. Among these 5, first one, social reform movements. The social reform movements have lot of discussions. These discussions under various social reformers and their contributions. Good morning. Welcome to our new social science chapter. Chapter number 5. Chapter name is Culture and Nationalism. Once again, chapter name is Culture and Nationalism. This chapter title have 2 important words. They are 1. Culture, 2. Nationalism. Then we are going to discuss about these 2 words definition. First, culture. What do you mean by culture? Culture reflects the all facets of human life. Once again, culture reflects the whole facets of human life. Then, the second definition, nationalism. What is nationalism? Nationalism is the sense of unity existing among the people of a nation, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, and region. Once again, nationalism is the sense of unity existing among the people of a nation, irrespective of caste, creed, religion, and region, etc. So, remember the sentence, the sense of unity. We already studied about our 4th chapter. Which are the things we are going to study? Yes, British exploitation and resistance. We know that the birth of internationalism was due to the realization of British exploitation. What was the cause of formation of internationalism? First point is that British rule. Second, economic exploitation. Third, radical changes in social and cultural spheres of India. Then we are going to discuss about colonial rule and relation of a nationalism of India. Britishers realized that an in-depth understanding of the socio-cultural life of Indians. So they established several institutions. Number 1, Asiatic Society of Bengal, founded by William Jones. Second institution, Calcutta Madrasa, founded by Warren Hastings. Third, Benares Sanskrit College, founded by Jonathan Duncan. Why they are starts these institutions? They want to gain the support of Indians for the establishment of trade. Britishers introduced English education in India, firstly established by Lord Macaulay in 1835. What was the goal or aim of English education? To prepare, first one, to prepare generation that favor English lifestyle. Second, to form a language for the help of British Indian trade, especially commercial language. Third, to eradicate social customs or evils. These are the 3 main goals. But somebody resisted the implementation of Western education. Then it spread all over the India. The attainment of English education causes a radical changes that is known as social reform movement. The attainment of English education causes a radical changes that is known as social reform movements. What was the circumstances that led to the formation of different social reform movements in India. First, independent thinking of Indians. Second, passion for modernization. Third, rational thinking. What was the aim of mainly early reforms of India? First, eradicate social evils and superstitions. Second, to ensure equal civil rights to all. Third, to travel anywhere. Fourth, equal dress code. These social reforms put forward some proposals. They are: first, eradicate caste system; second, eradicate discrimination against women; third, education to all; fourth, promote widow remarriage. Who was the first reformer? The Indian reform movements. First, Raja Ram Mohan Roy. He founded Brahma Samaj in Bengal and opposed the caste system or sati, then concept of unified nations. First, we know that the Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Second, Ishwara Chandra Vidyasagar. He promoted widow remarriage and established educational institutions. Third, Pandita Ramabai, established by Sarada Sadan in Bombay. According to their influence, Britishers passed Hindu Remarriage Act in 1856. Then we are going to study about two tables in your textbook: the movements, reformers, and ideologies. First, Arya Samaj, founded by Swami Dayananda Saraswati, campaigned against ideal worship and child marriage. Second, Ramakrishna Mission, Swami Dayananda Saraswati, opposed caste system and social evil, propagate the concept of liberty, equality, and freedom of thoughts. Fourth, Aligarh movement. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan advocated for social and educational upliftment of Indian Muslims. Fourth, Prarthana Samaj. Atmaram Pandurak combined for interdining, intercaste marriage, widow marriage, then the upliftment of women and backward classes. Then, fifth one, the Theosophical Society, founded by Annie Besant. Ideologies: resurgence of Hindu religion. Sixth, Hidakarni Samaj, founded by Veera Seyalingam, campaigned for widow remarriage and women education. Then the seventh one, Satyasodak Samaj, founded by Jodhifa Phule, opposed social evils and discrimination of priests, started educational institution for backward classes. Then the eighth, self-respect movement, founded by E.V. Ramaswamy Naikar, opposed Brahminical supremacy and caste system. The last one, Sri Narayana Dharma Paripalana Yogam, founded by Sri Narayana Gurudevan. He opposed caste system and evil practices, advocated for social economic progress of backward classes. Then these social reform movements inspire the Britishers. So they established lot of legislation to establish the social evils. They are as follows. Number one, prevented marriage of girls below 12 years of age. Number two, banned female infanticides. Number three, abolished sati. Number four, permitted widow remarriage. Number five, abolished slavery. Number six, prevented child marriage and polygamy.
இந்த ஸ்லைட் அதை வெயிட் பண்ணாமல் தெரியாது.
The second part is newspaper. Next, we are going to discuss about the newspaper. Under this newspaper, we have to discuss various newspaper and their contribution in Indian nationalism. Then we are going to discuss about the third part. The third part is education. Under this educational section, we have to discuss about various educational institutions and their contribution in Indian nationalism. Next, we will discuss the role of newspapers and education in Indian nationalism. First of all, we will discuss the role of newspapers. The repressive role of Britishers, published by the Indian newspapers, and right to solve the problems. What did the newspaper do during the freedom movement? First one, created public awareness on economic exploitation of the British rule. Second one, disseminated the information on massacres, oppression, and repressive rule of British in various parts of the country. Third, popularized a reformative movement against social evils and superstitions. Fourth, motivated the people to protest against the British rule. Fifth, starts global agitation for freedom, democracy, and equality. Sixth, reported all the calamities, diseases, and famines. Who was the first person to start newspaper with a national perspective? Yes, our Rajaram Mohan Roy is the first to start newspaper with a national perspective in Bengal language. Name of newspaper is Sambat Kaumudi. His another one is Miradul Akbar in Persian languages. These are other major newspaper during the freedom struggle and their leaders. These newspapers emphasize the social reformation, nationalism, and democracy. Do you know the Lord Lytton? He is the first viceroy to enact the Vernacular Press Act in 1878. It curbed the freedom of press in regional languages. Then we will discuss education in Indian nationalism. Examine the below quotations. If the Indian gets proper education, they will gain due respect from everyone, said by Rajaram Mohan Roy. The educated are the spokesman of change, said by Veerasalingam. From the quotations, we can understand the role of education in Indian nationalism. Then we can discuss the advancement of education in the society. First, to bring about changes in the society. Second, to maintain unity. Third, to get ability to write against social evils. We know that the British use the English education to suppress or control Indian society. But they use English education against the Britishers. So, the social reformers adopt the English education as a main source for national education. Which are the main national educational institutions started by Indians? They are as follows. year, founders, institutions, and aim. First of all, year 1884, founders G.G. Agarkar, Balagangadhara Tilak, Mahadev Govinda Ranade. Institution, the Deccan Educational Society in Pune. Aims, secular education for all. Second one, 1916, D.K. Karve, Women University. Aim, women education, oppose the Western education and opposition of social evil and promotion of nationalism. Then 1920, Maulana Muhammad Ali, Shaukat Ali, Dr. Zakir Hussain, M.A. Ansari. Institution, Jamia Millia Islamia in Aligarh. This is the best university in India. Aim to strengthen national movements through secular education. In 1921, Rabindranath Tagore founded Vishwabharati University in Bengal. Aim, universal brotherhood, education to bridge Western and Eastern culture. Next, 1937, Mahatma Gandhi founded Vartha Education Plan. Aim, to promote vocational education. Then, the reformist and educated people of India promote Indian arts. So, our Kerala starts Kerala Kalamandalam, starts by Mahakavi Vallathol Narayana Menon. Aim is to promote traditional arts.